PCI Security Standards Council, Stephen Orfeh.
Greetings, folks. Good to be with you. I want to thank Visa for having us out here so we can talk about some of the issues around maintaining a successful PCI program. I also want to thank a lot of you folks who've come up to me. I've been at the council a year and have had some really nice things to say. You know, when I first arrived, I felt like I had to wear Kevlar to most meetings because of the attacks and the questions that would come my way. But anyway, I'm delighted to be with you. We're going to talk about what it takes to maintain a successful PCI program. And I've got a distinguished group of panelists that will join me shortly. Let me just take you through the agenda, if I may. We're going to talk about the state of breaches today, which, you know, we'll try not to be so redundant. I think we've hit this over the last day and a half pretty hard. We'll touch on designated entities. Very important point-to-point encryption and the value proposition that it brings is just tremendous. And we've got a real expert to talk to that about pen testing, how to look at that differently, and what are the different methodologies, and what's the mindset that we should have. Network monitoring. Often, you know, we don't monitor our networks, we don't do the tracking and logging. What are the things we need to be doing there? And then we'll talk really about what the council's doing, and then I'm very interested in having our subject matter experts speak on these different categories. So hopefully we'll keep you interested and entertained and give you some good things to take away. If you're wondering where the accent's from, it's New York, all right? Friends of Visa, hey Stevie, how you doing? All right, there it is. How you doing? Anybody from New York? All right. All right, brother. Okay, why don't you guys come on up? So, this is our panel. I'll start, and as you gentlemen take their seat, a little bit about my background. I started in the telecom industry. I did 13 years with a company called MCI International. We were the guys running around the globe building phone companies and competing with AT&T and putting out card products and operator services. Did 13 years there. I left as the director of international marketing to join that company called MasterCard in New York, and had a 14-year run at MasterCard. There I was primarily responsible for emerging technologies and building new products and services. Products like the payment gateway, 3D Secure, site data protection, the transit solution, and the RFID markets that we built out. And I left that organization as the Senior Vice President of Emerging Payment Technologies. It was a great experience. I tell you that little bit of background because I look at things always from a product officer kind of view. And you know, some of the comments that folks have made about the changes we're making at PCI and how we're evolving, I think is reflective of that. When I left MasterCard, I then went into cybersecurity. And I was working with mainly the transit organization, the MTA in New York City. So think about being in the #1 target in the world and the #1 infrastructure target in the world. And then think about all the things that could go wrong in a transit system. You could wake up at night screaming. We did that successfully. We kept things secure. Tremendous effort. We made them, we brought them into compliance with PCI, and we'll talk maybe a little bit about that. And then I had the opportunity to come here and have the privilege of now leading the PCI Council, which is really an incredible team of folks that are, you know, subject matter expertise with incredible dedication to our mission and what we're trying to do. So that's a little bit about me. Over to you, Chris.
Thanks, Steve. So we do share a little background. Worked for MCI WorldCom for about 6 years.
No kidding.
Some telecom background. Really, throughout that experience, really wanted to see what I could do the next phase of my life when I become an entrepreneur. And I was looking around at how I could leverage my telecommunications experience. And I saw the coming changes, if you will, the internet to the World Wide Web, happening at that point. Mobile was becoming more important. And so I created a payment gateway, the thing to do. Instead of moving call detail records around, we're moving transactional records around. So a lot of similarities, rating, etc. So in 2002, I founded Bluefin Payment Systems, and it was a payment gateway. And from there,